Hey guys, this is the FM podcast with Fredy
and Nicole. So,
So,
what did you have to just tell me right now?
I can't tell you on camera. I can't tell you on camera.
Okay.
That would have to be something else.
Okay.
What I can tell you is you didn't notice that I got a haircut.
I did notice.
No, you didn't. You didn't kind of say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I don't.
nice haircut."
When do I ever comment?
Sometimes you do. You're like, "Oh, you got a haircut."
Yeah, but I knew you were getting it.
No, but you could have been like, "Oh, nice haircut, Fredy." Or
Okay.
do you not like my haircut?
It looks the same.
It's basic. I don't.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Moving on to our first topic, Halloween.
Halloween.
This is the eve of Halloween.
The eve.
So, what are your plans?
I'm going to go trick or treating with my nephew
Mhm.
and get some candy.
What is he gonna be?
He's gonna be Darth Vader.
And is Mom and Dad gonna be Star Wars characters too?
Not that I know of.
Oh. Are they
Yeah.
gonna be anything?
I don't know.
Oh. What about you? What are you gonna be?
Either a minion or someone with a mask.
Minions. I veto that one.
Why, you don't like minions?
No.
Why not?
They're just annoying.
You don't like Kevin?
Kevin.
They have names.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's 3 of them.
I thought there was like a horde.
No, but there's 3 of them. Do you know how, like, sometimes it, like, focuses on one of them?
Oh, like thing
That's
1,
like-
thing 2.
There's 3 of them, yeah. Well, the tall one is called Kevin,
Oh,
which is
okay.
funny.
Yeah, no. I don't think I've ever watched that movies.
Movies. Why
Never.
not?
Well, wasn't there just a Minion movie?
Yeah, that was probably the most recent one.
Yeah. I didn't watch the whole, like, series and then, like, the off-brand series, whatever you call that. The Minion movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't like them. So,
All right, what are your plans for Halloween?
me, I have the same plan every year.
That is?
I watch Halloween with my mom.
Wow,
We watch
the
'em.
whole series?
No, we watched the first one and then I tried to watch more, but then she usually falls asleep or I fall asleep. So we get like a good like 1, sometimes 2, but mostly like 1.5 movies in there. But yeah, we always watch the OG, the
How
number
many
1.
Halloween movies are there?
Oh, there's a lot.
Like 7,
Like-
right?
No, I don't even know. There's like, well, the original is with Jamie Lee Curtis. She's the main character, I guess. So she's the first 2 or 3, because the first 2 are like kind of like back to back basically, and then like the other one she gets like older and then she has like kids in some of them, and then there was some with she's not even in them. No, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, I believe that's the third one, is not even Michael Myers. It's I just want to double fact check this, but I'm pretty sure it's the third one, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I'll fact check it later, but it's these children kind of get like corrupted by this TV show, TV commercial, and then they become like pumpkins or something. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's part of the Halloween franchise, but it has nothing to do with Michael Myers.
Do they get, like, carved? Why do they become pumpkins?
They like watch this like commercial and get like hypnotized and like, I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's like a weird one. I don't like it. But yeah, so she's Jamie Lee Curtis is in the first 2, I believe, and then she takes a little break. Then she comes back and she's an adult and she's a parent. Halloween H2O, I believe she's in.
H2O?
Yeah, and then there's Tyra Banks.
I think so.
She's the model, America's Next Top Model, the host. She's in it, and like a couple other, I think maybe like 50 Cent type rappers in it. I don't know why I said 50 Cent type
50
rapper,
Cent type
but
rapper.
it's not 50 Cent. It's like someone else that's like, I forget who it is. And it's like very like, kind of like scary movie vibes, I feel like, but more like, it's like supposed to be serious, but it's just like funny. And then there was a remake, but it was like Rob Zombie's Halloween. So it was a reenactment of like Michael Myers. I don't know how you remember the beginning of Halloween. Did you ever see the original?
No, I don't think so.
So like a little Michael Myers like kills his older sister. So it's like that, like the spawn of Michael Myers. And then they came back with the remakes, where Laurie comes back, Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's like, I'm gonna finally kill my brother. And then he comes back to life, And then the last Halloween that I saw that was, we talked in
Yeah, you
another
told
episode
me.
that was garbage. And then they actually kill him. He gets put into like a crusher, whatever you call those things.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. So that's my
Do
plan.
you want to put my head?
No. That's my plan for Halloween. Anything else to say?
No, I mean that's it. I'm just excited to go trick or treating with my nephew. He can walk now. Last year, it's
Yeah,
just
better
like,
hold his hand because he runs.
well, I run faster,
Okay.
and I'm bigger than him, smarter than him.
Okay.
I'm better than him in every single
Okay.
possible way.
Okay.
When he tries to run away, and he thinks he can get away, he can't.
Yeah, I think he screams really loud.
When he tries to, like, push me out of the way, I tell him, know your place.
Mhm.
Because right now, you're not, you can't do that to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see your
So
costumes.
I put him down.
Oh my god. I'm excited to see your costumes. He's gonna look really cute.
I'll send you pictures.
Yeah.
Maybe a video.
It's like the mask is gonna be like his whole body
FaceTime.
basically.
I don't
Let's say
think,
of a baby
I think
size.
my brother showed me the other day. I feel bad because I was, everyone was busy, and then my brother knocked on my door. And I was playing in the middle of playing games, and came inside. He goes, I just want to show you Jericho's costume. And I think it was like a hoodie, but it was like Darth Vader, and he had a little lightsaber
Oh,
sword.
that's so cute. Yeah, brother, I feel like that's like child abuse if you put like a plastic mask on a baby because he probably can't even breathe. So
you're gonna let my brother do child abuse?
that's what I'm saying. Like the whole mask, I'm like, it's probably gonna be big.
I think it's just
That's cute
hoodie.
though. Okay, so moving on to our next topic. So this is something I've seen it previously, but this morning it's like official. So I don't know if you saw that Kim Kardashian's Skims
on NBA. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm talking about that, but the first I just wanted the introduction. So I saw that this morning, but the introduction to the men's line, which was Neymar, a basketball player, and a football player, Nick Bosa. I don't know the basketball player. I don't really know much about basketball, but Neymar, soccer, football, Nick Bosa, and then the basketball player. Introducing the men's line. I liked the commercial. Did you like it?
I didn't get to see the commercial.
Oh, well, it's very nice-bodied men.
I need
with
to
the nice
see it. Is
faces.
this something you would recommend me to get? What is it? Like, is it like nice?
It's like underwear and stuff.
It's
But like
just
I'm saying,
underwear?
the commercial looked very nice.
Is it just them like shirtless with just underwear on? Nah, whatever.
What?
Nothing.
They are very attractive men.
Okay, so yeah, no, I saw the NBA like.
Oh,
they
so yeah, get into that, yeah.
All the basketball players. How the they gonna? How are they gonna know that all the men are wearing Skims?
It's all sponsored. You remember like
Yeah,
back
but
in the day?
how are they gonna know that they're wearing Skims?
We know how Ellen had underwear, and every like boy that came on, I think she sold women's too, but every man that came on the show like used to like, I got my Ellen undies on, and used to show like the Calvin Klein. It says like on the band.
Is it just underwear Kim is selling? Because
well, for
females she has like tops
it's,
and
like, comfy.
bottoms, yeah,
it's like
and they're like tight.
it's like undergarments and like comfy clothes.
But for men, is it just underwear?
I'm pretty sure it's like gonna be like sweats and socks and stuff
So
too.
are you gonna buy me them?
No,
Skims
you could buy your own.
underwear.
I can't even afford it for myself.
Is it like briefs? They're that expensive?
Yeah, we were talking about she had these bras. Did you see the bras? So I don't know. It might be like a parody
Oh,
thing
I think you showed me the TikTok. Yeah, I remember.
with the nipple bras.
No. I think you showed me the TikTok where it was like super tight or something like that.
Oh no.
Or they
no.
got like extra large and it was tiny.
Yeah, no, it's not that. So she just came out with a new set of bras. I don't know. She said it's launching the 31st, but I feel like it could, like some people are saying it could be fake, like she's just pranking. But it's a bra. You know how some girls like to go braless or like to show their nips? So imagine that on a bra, but like the bra has a little like tip on it. So like I could be walking around and you'd see like it would look like I'm like, braless or something.
That's weird.
I know it is weird, cause like she was like, oh, now like have the confidence of showing your nip off, but you're really just wearing a bra. I wasn't down with it. It looked weird. Cause like also too, it's like you take off the bra and it's just like little dots on it. But
Wait, why is it dots?
it's supposed to be your nips. Like if you have a shirt over, it looks like you're not wearing a bra.
Oh.
Because you know like that's like a trend. Showing them off. Free the nip.
I didn't know it was a trend.
Yeah. It's like trendy.
Okay.
So I feel like that's why she made them, but I'm not getting it. Yeah, but her line's expensive. Well, it is like really nice quality, I heard. Like the fabric and stuff. It's really comfy. Like I tried
Can
to
you
buy
give me like a side by side comparison? You
What
buy
do
a
you
bra off like American Eagle, right? They sell bras American Eagle.
Yeah.
And you buy a bra from Skims. How much are they? Like what is the normal price of a bra? And
I mean, bras regardless are expensive.
okay, normal price for a bra. And
I would say
Skims.
cheap price, not normal price, for a bra. It's probably around $20.
Okay, and let's say you're getting Skims.
And a higher end, like nicer quality bra, like the top end, like if you're getting like the bougie ones from Victoria's Secret, those can go up to like $70-$80.
And how much are Skims?
And then Skims is, I said, in the middle. It's like $40 to $50.
Oh, so they're not that. They're not like.
I mean, but spending
crazy
that
yeah, I know.
on one thing to hold everything, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So if there's a sale, I get it. You know, go crazy, get your sale. I know they have that, like sometimes Victoria's Secret or Pink, the same store basically. They'll have like buy two. Well, actually, Pink is cheaper for that stuff. I don't know why. I guess like Victoria's
Yeah,
Secret's
they're always
kind of like
together, but they're different.
yeah. Victoria's Secret's more of like, you know, like designed more and stuff.
So like, when are we gonna find out her secret?
What's her secret?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Victoria's Secret.
Oh. I don't know.
What do you think her secret is?
I have a feeling, but I'm not going to say it.
What is it? She's a man.
No. Don't say that.
Bleep it out.
Okay. No.
What's her secret? She got a.
No. I'm not telling you. Can't say it on air.
What is it? Tell me.
I feel like she has like.
What? What does that have to do? Is it why?
I don't know, because the whole thing is based off of.
What do you mean? They just sell like bras and stuff.
I know. Like sensual bras. That's what I was trying to say before.
So
They're not like normal bras.
So you think she has a female?
What the hell else would they be?
So she's lesbian.
No, I feel like no. It's like, you know, like in Hollywood, how they use like children as like the predators on children and stuff.
Okay.
I feel like it's like they're. I don't know. Moving on. I'm done talking about that.
Okay.
So I have a rant.
Okay.
I don't remember if I'll remember all the information in my rant, but I'll try my best. So, my rant is, and I told Fredy if he could hold off of saying anything until I'm done. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And if you have any feedback at the end, then you could address yourself as such. Okay? So, I was thinking of this in the car, my whole rant, but I feel like I forgot half of it because I came in today and we were filming, and I texted Fredy, I was like, oh my god, I have a rant. We have to shoot the podcast, right? So, my rant is between passion and money. What drives you? Is it the passion or is it the money? Right? You can interrupt here.
Me is right. I mean, for the most majority of my life, it's just been my passion.
Okay.
But I've had this conversation with someone else. I'm pretty sure I talked to you about it. But like, you know, once you get older, it has to become about money because, you know, you can't live off of passion. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you go. This is your rant, so I'm gonna let you go.
So getting into the rant, so I was thinking, you know, especially people in our field and even our generation, I feel like people just like want right away, right? Like I feel like a lot of people lack quote unquote passion to do things. They just want, if they don't get the money, then they're not going to try. You know what I mean? It's like, why am I going to put all my effort into something and not get, you know, money at the end of the day, right? But for our field, I was like thinking this is someone, like say you see a musician, right? Someone, quote unquote, like, I don't know why this is coming into my mind, but I always thought of just Lil Pump. Where'd he go? But say someone like Lil Pump, right? He's not, quote unquote, talented, right, vocally, versus someone like Adele, right? So people like say like, why was he given the chance, but like the person on the street singing on the corner is not given the chance? You know what I mean? When there's quote unquote more talented than he is. But my thing is he has a talent in another way, right? So the person on the corner doesn't have talent, generally speaking, in this perspective, I'm gonna say. So he has the talent because he's able to get up and find his way there through people. So he has the talent to get up and push through everything with his passion of not expecting things right away. He has to get up and he has to work. He has to go and show face to these people. He has to show up to these parties. He has to show his face and get in front of the executives his way, while this person on the street is just on the street. They're not trying. They're strumming their guitar. They're singing. Yeah, they sound really good, 100 times better than he is, right? And like I said, more talented vocally, but as a whole, they don't have it. They don't have the passion. They don't have the drive, because if they did, they would be in his position. So for us, there's a lot of people, especially our age, that are just like presented with a project or with a job, and they're like, oh, this is not enough money for me. I'm not going to do it, right? But during that time, without taking that position, they're just sitting around waiting for the next opportunity. They're waiting for themselves. They're not going out there and getting the opportunity. They're waiting for them to come. They're waiting for it to come to them. I say it's not going to happen like that. Now everyone is, I would say everyone in the human race is creative. You know what I mean? In any type of way, like someone made this pillow, it took creativity. Someone made this ring, it took creativity. Someone knew how to make a house, found out how to make a house. That's creative. Like everyone as a human is creative, but not everyone is passionate, right? We're in a creative field. Everyone is able to do what you do. Everyone's able to do what I do, but do they have the passion to do what we do, right? It's like I might meet someone from up the street. They know how to work a camera better than I do. They know how to record audio better than I do. But just because they know something better, they don't have my drive, they don't have my passion, they're not going to get where I am. They're not going to be successful like I will be. You know what I mean? They're just going to be sitting on the street. Yeah, they have, quote unquote, more talent, but they don't have my talent of getting out there, meeting people, working all night, not sleeping, working 24/7 to get to where I want to be, when they're just expecting something, right? So I'm just going to make it short because I can speak forever. It kind of makes me upset that a lot of people just expect, and then they kind of say like, oh, well, I'm worth this. I'm not going to do it for less, right? But then the person who is willing to go further and meet those people and learn more and stuff, or they're going to get further in life. No matter talent-wise, they have the true talent is the passion. That's what I'm saying. Like, talent isn't always physical. It's emotional. It's what you're willing to sacrifice in your life, sacrifice your time, sacrifice your energy to go and get what you want. And these other people are just sitting around saying, well, I'm more talented than you. I don't got to work as hard. That's not true. Like I said, everyone is competing with each other. Like, everyone is creative. I'm competing with my neighbor. I'm competing with the woman down the street. As humans, we're all creative, but we have to find the passion in what we do to become successful. We can't let it all come to them or be focused by money. Like, I'm doing this job. I'm willing to take on this job for $5, but this other person who has more and knows more is like, I'm not settling for whatever. They're going to give the job to the other person, but they're going to learn more, and they're going to be passionate because they're not being run by the money. They want to learn. They want to get there. They're run by the passion. So, yeah, any thoughts?
I think you're right and you're wrong,
Okay.
or you're right and wrong in some aspects. Well, your whole passionate thing is right. A lot of people nowadays want everything easy. A lot of people have it easy, especially in the society that we grew up in. Not a lot of people are raised with grit and passion that much anymore. Like if you go on YouTube, you search up like 6 minute ab workout and stuff. A lot of people want things like that. They want it quick, but why what's the point of like what's the meaning of life if everything happens quick? There's no meaning. You know what I mean? Like the whole reason why everyone wants to get a six pack is because no one has it. It's hard. It takes a lot of pain and effort to get there. Same thing like sacrifice too. With like diet, I know it's a different concept, but it's like the same thing in terms of like you said, sacrificing stuff to get there. If you like I said, if you work hard, hopefully you get to where you want to be. But some people have easier routes than others. That's all I'm saying. Like I can work hard for 10 years, and then at my 15th year, I can meet some guy that can help me and bring me to the top. Or I can work 1 year and then meet some girl that can help me and reach me to the top. It's just like luck and like it's just part of it. I'm not saying all of it's luck. I'm saying part of it is luck. There's a speck of luck in there.
But going off of like the luck, right? Is I wouldn't really call it luck because you put yourself in that position. You built yourself up to meet those people. So you worked hard to get to that position. If like going off your route saying, oh, like I walk in and I meet this person randomly one day. But you were in that position for a reason because you worked yourself up to there. Because you're not going to meet like a top executive, top producer just like on the corner of the street. I mean, you could. That would be considered luck. You just stumble upon it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
but that doesn't happen.
That does happen in some cases.
You gotta be like at the party. You gotta be promoting yourself because no one's just gonna walk up to you on the street. Hey, I like your T-shirt. I'm a film producer. You want to film my next movie? Not gonna happen that way. But yeah.
I saw a video. The guy was like, I was talking about like working out and stuff. He was like, he was basically saying that like he wants people to work out and have the best body and stuff, best mental shape or whatever. And he says that he can talk about working out whatever as much as he wants, but he won't be able to change what you do in the morning. Basically saying like he won't be able to. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but he's basically saying that whatever he says won't change what you do. You have to change what you do. And I don't know why that just reminded me of that when you said that.
Yeah. So.
But even with that, with what you're saying, there is still yes, you're right, but I'm saying there's still a hint of luck that goes into it.
I agree to disagree. No? Agree to disagree.
What does that mean?
I agree to disagree. I accept what you're saying, but I disagree.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Yeah. So that was my rant. Is you just gotta, like I said, you can't expect things to happen or think you're worth more than what you really are worth. There's always someone right behind you that wants it more. And I'm going to leave it off with that.
Yeah, I agree with you with the working hard and the passionate about with whatever you're doing.
Yeah, because if you're just driven by the money at the end of the day.
No, I mean, but I feel like there is a certain point. I'm not saying like where we are, but there is a certain point where. I mean, it depends on what the workload is and all that stuff. Like, it all depends. But there is a certain point where, like, you have to, think about, like, if you're not financially well, you have to think about the money. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
Well, then it's like, what are you working for?
Like, at a certain point. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you had kids or whatever, and then, like, I don't know, you needed money, and someone said, like, you can do this for X amount, or you can work at Walmart and make more money.
Well, my thing
is, and you really need money. What are you going to do?
My thing is, I'm not going to put myself in that position.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, in certain scenarios.
I said, like,
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying.
I know, but, like, for me, it's like I'm not going to have a family until I know I can afford to pay the bills. I don't have to worry. I'm not going to put myself in a position where, I start a family and I'm not set up financially or, like, I'm not prepared for that. That's not something I would do. So I understand, like, sometimes things happen where people have to take a break from what they love to do and sacrifice for the family, but that's not something that me personally, I could see for me, because that's not something I would do.
I wasn't talking. I was just saying.
No,
Like,
I know, but that's what I'm
in a
saying. Like, for me, I
scenario.
can't really fully agree on that, because that's not something I would personally do, or I believe is what people should do. I feel like if you're going to have the family, if you're going to have the house, if you're going to have, whatever you want, you have to be prepared for that. You have to be set up for that. I don't think it's a smart decision just to, like, I'm not going to get married tomorrow. I'm not set up for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No matter, like, who walks in the door, like, Justin Bieber walks in, are you going to marry me? I'm not going to say yeah, even though, like, that's my childhood dream. Like, I'm not set up for that, even though, like, I get, sign the documents, I get half his money, No, like, I'm not, that's not something that I would ever, do. So.
Yeah, no, you have to be prepared for what you're doing, but, not, some things happen by accident or stuff like that, so I'm not saying, I don't know, there's a scenario, don't base everything off what you'll do, because there's different scenarios from every, it's like a million, billion, quadrillion people in this world. There's a bunch of different scenarios that happen. Yeah, and like, not everyone has, I don't know,
like, say,
the
like,
opportunity to work for less, because what if they have, I'm just saying different scenarios are there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in retrospect, like, people that I know, like, in the similar position, no families, no, like, in the same position, basically, just like, who wants it more?
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people in the similar position as me and you that don't.
They just expect it.
They don't have, like, for example, like, I don't know what they want to do, like, deep down in their heart, but I know that we've crossed paths before, and it seems like they want the same, I'm just assuming, I know you don't like me assuming, but I'm just assuming they want to do the same thing as me in terms of, like, film. So, but, like, they don't have cameras, they don't film anything, they don't edit, to my knowledge anyways. They don't, I mean, if they do, they don't post anything.
That also brings back to your point of being in a privileged position. So wouldn't you say then you'd be privileged?
In what scenario?
That you have the equipment to get you to the next step?
That's because I bought it.
Because?
I worked.
Because?
I sacrificed 3 years in college and didn't party and just decided to focus on my job and what I do.
Because?
Because my parents were able to, Parents were able to help me out.
Because?
Are you saying because too much? Because they were able to help me out.
Okay, so then that's coming from
Yeah,
from
no,
privilege.
I know. I do have, to some extent, I do have.
So I guess going into that, everyone's kind of given the leg up, but it's what you do with that leg up.
Yeah.
As they always say, like, your parents put the toe in the door, and you put the foot.
Yeah, but some people that I'm talking to, again, assuming that they have, like, not all of them. I know some of them that have less privileged positions than me, but some of them have more privileged positions than me. I met this guy in college, and he was my professor, and he led me to filming a movie that led to being on HBO. Now, this was crazy, and, like, I don't know, like, for me, I never even thought about having a movie on HBO or doing any of that. It's called Primera. It's about the revolution of Chile. And I never even thought about it, but it was crazy when all this was happening and I finished it and everything. I have this, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you have it, but for me, it's like that. Like, whenever I do something, even if it's cool, I'm like, okay. So, like, for me, when I graduated high school and college, I'm like, okay. My brother's girlfriend, Cindy, was like, oh, you graduated college, you did this and that. When I graduated, I'm like, I just graduated. Everyone does that. I have a movie on HBO. I was like, okay. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, this is that. But I'm just like, I'm like, okay. Like, it's just, I think it's cool, but it's not, like insane to me. But, I just, sometimes I reflect back, I'm like, I was so lucky to meet this person because because I met him in the class, my professor. I met him in the class, and I told you I wasn't supposed to meet him because I wasn't going to take the class. I want to take an internship class, take an internship, and to learn more. but it was during COVID, and everyone
Yeah,
canceled their
everyone had an
internships,
intern.
and it was like, it sucked so bad. I was so upset. So my counselor the whole time was harping on me all year. Freddie, you should take this class. You should take this class. You should take this class. But I didn't want to. I was like, I don't want to take that class. I really, really, really
What
wanted
even
to.
was the title? Was it No, it wasn't
I
producing.
don't know. But I really wanted to take internship. I wanted to take an intern to get more experience out on the field and do all this stuff. And I took this class and I met the professor, and it led up to all those points. And yes, like you said, I was passionate, and like I worked on that project like crazy, like long nights and stuff, editing. Like literally, like I stayed up all night. I went like a couple times. And same thing for the project with the HBO. I lost my. I told you to this day that was probably the hardest thing I've done. Even with everything I've done, like I've had a few weeks where I work like all day, all night, and I'm not even that stressed out about it, because like what I did for that HBO thing was the most craziest thing I've done ever, and it was so crazy. I almost had like a mental breakdown and stuff. It was ridiculous, and nothing will ever, nothing will ever beat that, because I'm like whenever I get in a mood where I'm down and I'm editing or doing whatever, I'm like, I've been through worse. This is like nothing. So like way worse. Like I remember it was crazy. And I finished it and I did it, and then I got mad, praise, like, people. It made it to a festival. That 50-year-olds were like, "Oh, it finally made it to a festival," and they look at me and they're like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 21." Everyone's telling me like, "Oh my God, you have this film in Tribeca," and unfortunately, I couldn't make it because of COVID and stuff. But it was so crazy, and I don't know. Looking back at it, it was cool, but. Yeah, I don't really know where to go with that.
Okay.
But looking back at it, it was cool. I was very passionate about what I was doing. It was very hard, but it was worth it. And I think with anything, you have to be passionate about it. You have to look for, jobs, and, you have to look for jobs, and you have to, I don't know, put yourself out there, and don't brag about what you're doing, and just enjoy what you're doing.
Don't ever always say, I think I told you this, but always be confident, but don't have an ego. If you come in and you're all cocky, people are just going to laugh at you because you're making a joke of yourself.
Yeah,
no one likes cocky. No one likes egos. Just have your confidence. Be like, I know what I'm doing, and go on with your life. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So yeah, just like you said, work. I like with what you talked about today about working hard. I know. I still do think a little hint of luck was like me being the guy was completely lucky. Because my professor didn't recommend me, I would have met him. If he didn't decide to work, because he wasn't thinking of working that year, he told me. If he didn't decide to work, that it was all coincidence. It was like the stars aligned. It was perfect. And he helped me out get other jobs and stuff, and recommends me to a lot of things. And it's just, I think you have to be very passionate. And there's obviously, I think maybe you don't agree with me, but a little bit of luck that goes into it. Obviously, if you're passionate, eventually you're going to meet somebody. But
my thing was, it was mostly between the passion and the money. Say, it was like, I could do a job for free, because I want to do it. I'm passionate about it. And it could lead me to X, Y, and Z. Or I could do a project for $1,000 just because, it's $1,000, but lead me nowhere.
It's kind of like when we met, we worked for this guy. I'm not gonna say names.
Yeah. We discussed him already. But yeah.
Yeah, I worked for this guy, and then we basically got one of his clients, not because we kind of persuaded her, but she came on to us.
She liked the way we work.
She liked the way we work, because the guy she was working with wasn't doing a good job.
Yeah, so that's a prime example. You work for very little, and it offers you X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, we made not crazy amounts of money from her, but we made good money with it.
It led to more opportunities for just taking.
And she's kind of consistent, and she, hopefully she gives us more work. She's been recently been talking to us about it.
So that was a good conversation, good podcast.
Yeah.
So hope everyone has a fun and safe Halloween.
Yeah, and be passionate about what you're doing.
Yes. So until next time, this has been the FM podcast with
Fredy
and Nicole.